characters and stories featured are the creators' ideas, creative imaginations, and true to life stories with permission to publish. This is for entertainment purposes only. July 24, 2021. Dear Miss G, when I was very young, I thought love is easy to find. I grew up looking at my mom and dad loving each other. They have brought us up really nice, although we do not belong to the middle class status of the society. They always see to it that we get everything we needed. I asked my mom one time about how she found love in my dad. My mom did not even tell me the whole romantic part, but she emphasized her worries of me getting hurt. I am a regular but equally smart girl, but not one who could get attention from the boys in my class. I had this neighbor I used to go to school with, and we became best friends. He is handsome. He is the hunk of the campus and an intelligent one as well. I developed this feeling towards him as we were growing, but I do not think he noticed me much. He seemed to have looked at me as his sister. After graduation, we went to work in our chosen careers. I am his go-to person every time he gets a heartbreak. My life went on and I went to work overseas, and we've never seen each other for quite a time. While I was back in the Philippines for a holiday, I received a class reunion invitation. There is that feeling of longing to see that person, my neighbor. I was excited and was so looking forward to dance with him in the party night. Well, my expectations did not fail. He went to the reunion party and we danced all night. After a few drinks, he offered me a ride home. I gladly got into his car, and on our way home, we stopped at his place. He invited me to drop by for a coffee and a talk. Time passed quickly, and later that evening, I found myself sleeping with a man for the first time ever. He was very gentle about everything, and he promised me so much after that. Since we are at a very mature age, I believe and I kind of trusted him. I went back overseas, bringing with me that promise, but after a few weeks, no SMS, no calls, nothing from him. Just then, I heard from my best friend that he impregnated another woman and he is marrying her as well. My world crumbled. I cried rivers of tears. I did not eat and sleep the whole week, thinking I just want to die. I feel so betrayed. My friends were so worried about me until I remembered my mom's love advice. That experience is common to all, but it is hardest when I was experiencing it. My mom always says, you should love yourself so that when someone leaves, you will not fall and crumble. The pain is unbearable though. The feeling of frustration and betrayal all in one. And I've come to ask myself, why? I might have struggled so much, but I've conquered everything after all. I have never looked at myself like I did before. I love being me now. After that, I have seen my worth, and I know that there is no reason for me to beg for someone who do not even know what he really wants in his life. Love is an experience that we all do not have the same undergoing, but perhaps if we are able to accept and appreciate who we are, then we will never give up the wrong things to the wrong person. Giving up your womanhood does not guarantee you for the man to stay with you forever. The more getting yourself pregnant using the baby to let him stay is so wrong. Choose the one that respects you and appreciates you, even the little things you do. They are a keeper. Because of what I have been through, the pain I had led me to the man I vowed with to live till death do us part. Bad experiences can give us great lessons in life. Hopefully, we will always look at the brighter side of everything, even in the midst of our struggles. Your letter sender, Elise. Thank you so much, Elise, for your story. This is our second letter from when we started doing our English version of Dear Miss J. This is very difficult to say, like, for example, when we are young and we fall in love with someone else and we think that's the whole thing that you've seen because that's just the person that you interact with. But later on, if we go and, like open our eyes to the wider world, there are a lot of things that are that people are going through that we never thought we would also go through. And love could be one of the most difficult things, I think, to fail. There are many things that are not for us in life. And I should say, there are those kind of love that is not suited for us, I think. So I should say, Elise, that sometimes our idea of love is modeled from home where we grow up, especially that your mom and dad shown you that they love each other so much and you feel happy even though you are not in the middle class status of the society. But as mentioned in your letter, your mom is always worried about you getting hurt, and I think it is very normal because even me, I'm a mother as well. Although my daughter is still young, but I'm not looking forward to getting hurt. And it's the thing I think that we cannot really avoid. Like every time we fall in love, and they say if you don't feel pain, it's not really love, because love is sacrifice. Love is giving up all your wants to accommodate someone in your life and accepting them as well. But sometimes I think some love are not really for us. And as what you have mentioned, you found love because of that bad experience and because of that heartbreak. When I was growing up, I also think that, the person that you got a crush on will be someone that you marry in the future, and there will be someone that you live your life forever. But I don't think that the world and the reality is like that. We meet someone, they break our heart, and then they would fall in love with someone else. And then finally, it's really good to find our heart a place where it is accepted, it is appreciated even, and even the little things that you said even are being acknowledged. It was sad on the first part of the letter because you were brokenhearted as well, and you've trusted that person. And even I think that was even your neighbor, and like when you were growing up, you used to be friends and you went to school together, but it didn't really work out. And I like the way when you said, Elise, that there is no reason for you to beg for someone who do not even know what he really wants in life. I think begging for love is, I don't personally like the idea of begging, because they might say that, people might say that you will learn to love someone if that someone, will persevere all you need and you want and all your requests and everything. But I don't think for that person also who is persevering and pursuing us, I don't think it's fair for us to let them just be that someone. But I always believe that love is two-way. It's give and take. You're willing to sacrifice for others. They are willing to sacrifice for you in times of difficulties. And they are the person that would make you happy without even sometimes for no reason. Just looking at them will make you happy, will color your day, and will make you feel wonderful of who you are. But before we can really say, like, go for, getting married or having that deep kind of relationship, I would always believe that even marriage is not even easy. And loving someone in the end is accepting that person, everything about him, the flaws and the strengths and the weaknesses. But if that someone doesn't really love you, I don't think there's other reason for that person to stay in your life, and so as for you to beg that they would stay. It would be good to love yourself first to be able to share it to anyone. So, and I am very, very happy for you that you found love after that struggle and after that experience. And it is really normal, I think, for us to feel like, oh, I want to die, I don't want to eat, I don't want to sleep, or do something stupid like that. We might call it stupid, but if we are in that place, it's really, really hard and it's really, really a struggle. But I'm really, really happy for everyone, not just Elise, those who have conquered love because they have found love for themselves before they come out to love someone else. Thank you for your letter, Elise, and hopefully that you are now very happy with your newfound love. Hopefully you will have children in the future as well. And don't forget that if you plant love, you will reap love. Thank you so much for all our followers and our subscribers. And I don't think we are doing the Wednesdays now and Saturdays. I might just be doing just Saturdays because I'm so busy. I'm back to school again. So thank you again for those who are always watching our videos. And always remember that we share our stories, we motivate people, and we inspire. Thank you so much, and see you next time. This is your dear Miss G.